Nathan, you ready to talk about more Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I am.
Yeah, I know so much about Kingdom Hearts. I have a wealth of knowledge.
Veritable fount of wisdom,
Yeah.
as it were, regarding Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, let me know all about it.
Yeah, so. There has been a leak of the final version of the game. Apparently some Xbox One copies were stolen and sold online by someone involved in the distribution process. And of course, with any leak, and the game's not due out for a full month here, over a month.
Yeah.
And the concern is that all these spoilers are going to come out for a game that we've been waiting 13 years for. Now, there was an interesting detail that the director of the game, Tetsuya Nomura, kind of came out with to let everyone know, hey, don't be too concerned with the leak. So I'm going to read his official statement here. We're aware that a small portion of Kingdom Hearts 3 has been circulating online before its official release. We are also aware as to how this has all happened. We're sorry to see this cause concern amongst our fans who are excited for the release. The whole team has been working together since yesterday night, Japan time, to investigate what we can do to better this situation. But first, we would like to ask that you do not share these videos. The game's epilogue and secret movie, which are the biggest spoilers in this game, are planned to be released at a later date just in case, so they will not be shown before the game's release. We want everyone to be able to equally experience the full game after its release, so we ask for your continued support on this matter. We're also very grateful that our fans have been warning each other already about the spoilers. Thank you very much. We're 1 month out from the release. Let's enjoy the game together when it releases on January 29th, 2019. So the game's epilogue, so basically the ending, and then the secret ending. The secret ending is something that you have to usually... You don't have to 100% do absolutely everything in the game, but you have to do like a large number of it. Like there are certain side quests that you have to get completed. And it's usually been, think of it as a post-credit scene, like a Marvel-style post-credit scene that you have to earn. So I've always liked it because it's kind of like a trailer, like a really cool, ambiguous trailer about like the next game coming out for Kingdom Hearts. Like the original Kingdom Hearts teased... Two teased Birth by Sleep, which was like the prequel to the first one, and
so basically, like you have to do certain things in the gameplay in order to get it at the end.
Yeah, you've got to like beat secret bosses, that kind of thing, and it's really fun, and it's something that I've never had spoiled for me. So, with this leak of the entire game happening, Tetsuya Nomura is saying, well, don't worry, because the ending and the secret ending is basically going to be patched in later.
Yeah.
So that kind of concerns me, because I got a lot of mixed thoughts about it, because on the one hand, I'm like, great, so no one will be able to leak the end of the game, weeks before it comes out. So that's good right there.
Yeah.
But I also feel about it the same way I feel about the Spyro Reignited trilogy, where you're getting a game disc without the full game on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what patches are for. I mean, I understand why they did it, but at the same time, like, you're going to have an incomplete version of the game on the disc, and you're going to have to, like, be relying on your hard drive. I don't like patches for parts of the game that are not DLC, and they're not like, oh, here's a bug. Well, we fixed the bug. Like, that's what patches are for. Yeah. So yeah, I'm deeply conflicted. What do you think about something like that? If you're looking forward to something, and
I mean, I guess it just depends on what you care about more. Like, if you're really worried about it getting spoiled, then it's like do Yeah, I don't know. Your concern is, I understand that, but it's like if your main if a person's main concern is the getting spoiled, then they should be okay with the patch idea.
Mm.
I mean, because otherwise, what other way around it is? You just kind of have to hope. But that's actually, that's kind of a neat way around it that they found. But
I mean, 13 years ago, YouTube was just starting up, and we wouldn't have these concerns altogether.
Right. So you're saying, like, if someone has the game, like, and they put it in years from now or something, they're not going to get the ending? Or, like, what do you mean?
Well, it's just a concern of, if you get, I'm sure Kingdom Hearts, I mean, we've seen the original games be remastered for PlayStation 3, then remastered again for PlayStation 4, then repackaged again for PlayStation 4, and they keep, now I think they're and what's interesting is when they remade the original Kingdom Hearts, well, I say remade it because that's what they had to do.
Yeah,
they lost the original game source code, so they had to go out, find a retail version of the game, and recreate the game almost from scratch. Because they didn't keep backup copies of their games all that well. So, Square kind of now that they're just like, okay, we've got the definitive versions of these games. They're not going to go anywhere. So, all that to say, they are eventually going to re-release Kingdom Hearts 3 on different formats. The 4K version
with the endings on there already, not like patched in.
And that's what's going to happen with Spyro too. Just to throw that out there, like eventually you're going to see when it gets released on the Switch, that'll have all 3 games on there. So I don't like this whole we're gonna keep the ending of the game off the disc. And it's basically free DLC, the ending of the game that you just.
Well, how does that work? Like when you beat the game, doesn't it seamlessly just go to it?
Yeah, maybe it just goes to the credits instead.
It wouldn't just go to the patch stuff?
It will. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It will once you get the patch.
Oh, it won't be right as it's released?
No. Well. See, and that's another thing, actually. In his statement, he wasn't clear as to when it was going to be released.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people are assuming, so you're going to wait till the launch day. Not necessarily. Yeah. Because launch day, people are just getting their hands on it, and if you release the patch then all these people that have early copies of the game, they'll have got to the end of the game, and they'll be like, there's the ending. Upload it that day. Like on launch day, you'll be able to see the ending. So
that's normal. I mean, right?
Well, some people. Oh gosh, don't get me started on that. Like, I can't stand when people have like all this time to do nothing but play video games. Like, I would love to just spend all my time playing video games and catch up on my backlog, but. Like, if you don't beat a game in 2 weeks after it's gone, podcasts labeled spoiler cast. Here's spoilers for a game that it's not even a month out, and you guys have to talk about every little thing about the game. And it's like, well, what if I didn't get a chance to play it? Well, too bad. You're not part of the conversation then. Yeah. So I'm a little weary of that, but at the same time, on the other end of that is, well, if you don't talk about it within the first couple of weeks, then what's the point? Because there's another major title coming out that everyone else is going to be concerned about. So I'm a little weary of that aspect of the gaming world of, call it games journalism, call it the whole streaming aspect of things nowadays, but it definitely has its drawbacks, to be sure.
Yeah.
And this is one of them, because people have to be dumb and spoil things for everyone.